We're going to watch our friend of the channel here, Voidy Viz, telling us about what happened, the aftermath of CitizenCon. Let's check it out.
CitizenCon has come and gone, and the developers of our ludicrous space game, dropped some serious bombs.
That was just off. But really?
I like Voidy.
Voidy's the one incoming.
The debris. Starcloth physics look too good to be possible.
Is that a random bomb that just come rolling into the scene, man? That's crazy. That's crazy. Check this out. This bomb just comes rolling in. A rando bomb just comes flying in.
Starcloth physics look too good to be possible in a multiplayer game. Battlefield called and they want their Levolution back.
See the water splashes?
The new character customizer and Star Hair looks great, but it's not exactly high on my list of priorities. Engineering gameplay and fires will hopefully destroy friendships.
I'm commanding Simon to repair the power plant to get it fully operational again.
A new user interface, FPS maps, and a look at the new Star map, which is so long overdue. If it was milk, it would have spawned its own advanced sentient life.
There it is.
Base building, which gave us
so much. I'm still happy from it. I'm still happy from CitizenCon. Oh, I can't quit you. I can't quit you, Coop. I can't quit you. It's the stash, isn't it? It's getting you warmed up. Oh no, the evil of the stash is just taking over. It's just taking over. Thank you, Coop. You see what happens? There's too much sexual energy on here. Coop can't help himself. He's just got to get, he's like, man, the stash is doing something crazy to me right now. I don't understand what's happening. The no-no spot seems to be in a very excited state. So much happened at CitizenCon. So much happened so that what happened, well, I'm going to tell you what happened. Everybody that had been pouring salt and crying over it for over a year, and everybody that was in it for the clickety-clacks, and they were giving you that hater bait, what'd they do? What'd they do? What'd I tell you they do? They completely switched the narrative like nothing happened. All of them sidestepped it. Every single one of them that was doing it for over a year completely sidestepped every piece of opinion and negative advice that they were giving you for this game because they were the experts. They completely sidestepped it and completely didn't even talk about it. They didn't talk about how they're pouring salt on it. They didn't talk about how upset they were on it. No, no, no. Everything's great. Everything's fine all of a sudden. Man.
PTSD of that time CIG sold land claims. And Pyro is actually planned to be available on the 31st of October to a lottery of backers. However, the highlights for me included the live demonstration of server meshing in action.
Even entities, as they transition into the other zone, seamlessly
it's okay, Doug. Don't be sorry you're here now.
Which is pretty cool because this little piece of tech, coupled with the rest of Star Engine, might actually lift the gaming industry out of the technological dark age we've been arguably stuck in for the last 10 years.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Voidy, you tell him. Listen, this game was always large in scope. Everybody from the very beginning of them, since we voted yes to every single stretch goal, knew it was going to be a long time. We all knew it. The adults knew it. Thank you. Thank you, Doug.
With a common denominator.
Get some stash cream. I'll get some stash cream with that. Thank you, Doug. We knew it from the very beginning. We've been backing this because we wanted a way out of what's been happening to gaming for over a decade. I would say 2 decades. I would say where gaming's been at for 2 decades has been a very low place, right? In general. And I come from a very long line of gaming, okay? So I've got quite the experience and the viewpoint when it comes to it. I got like a 30-year stretch where I can look back at gaming and I can see, okay, here's where it was, this is where it went, this is where it's going. Now, where it's going, because of Chris, because of Cloud Imperium, you don't hear a lot of people talk about that. You heard a lot about it from the people that just enter, but they forget about it somewhere along the way, and they start with the clickety-clack and the salt because they'd rather monetize people. I've been talking about this a lot, and you saw the sidestep from all the major content creators that were giving you nothing but salt and being upset about it. You saw the sidestep. They didn't. Everything's cool now. Everything's cool now.
First time I saw this, about 3 weeks ago, working fully, I cried.
And we were officially informed that Squadron 42 years later is finally feature complete.
You gotta call them out, guys. You gotta call them out. Make them accountable. Make them accountable.
I'm as excited for Squadron 42 as the next disgruntled Starfield fan, because I cannot wait for Rona Mitra to boss me around. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be a great cinematic story-driven experience, but what really gets my space hard is that this means we might actually see real progress in the persistent universe as more development resources become available from Squadron 42 to Star Citizen itself. With all this,
what voiding means is results. You might start seeing positive results from work, from progress that has always been happening. Progress on this game has always been happening. There are real people working on this, and we might not see the results we want right away, but eventually, because progress is always happening in every single year since the inception of this, since that progress is happening, eventually you see the results, and they're positive. They don't have publishers breathing down their necks who say, you got to get this out right away, right? Some people would argue, well, they're taking advantage of that. I would say the people that are trying to argue that point have no idea about the scope of the game. None. Otherwise, I feel like, why would they come to you? Well, they would come to you like that because they want to monetize you.
This hype-inducing news bleeding out of CitizenCon, however, it didn't take long for modern game journalists to quickly prompt ChatGPT for their news articles and get their work week over with nice and early. 8 comments is more engagement than GameSpot deserves, but who am I to judge? I cannot wait to read the absolute smear campaign within. We can't talk about Star Citizen without mentioning how long it's been in development, but let's give them credit for actually trying to push the bar and live up to their promises. What the fuck is this shit? I came for brutal roastings of a scam game, never leaving pre-alpha. Not this positive sentiment. Let's try IGN's YouTube channel instead. Excited to see what grounds this game breaks. Congrats to CIG on achieving the milestone of being feature complete. Here's hoping they can polish and optimize it so we can experience it for ourselves soon. Always glad to see this project gain more and more traction. Now hold the fucking phone, handsome viewers. Where the fuck is all the negativity? Has the fucking internet lost its spine? Has YouTube gone too far and removed all sense of healthy critical commentary in its attempt to delete all forms of toxicity? Have you all not seen how the game plays at the moment?
Here's the thing. You're seeing a lot of positivity. You're seeing a lot of positivity out there. It was the best CitizenCon that they ever had, hands down, bar none. It was the best CitizenCon that they've ever had. And I'll tell you one of the reasons why it was. The flow of it from start to finish, it was perfect. The timing of it all was perfect. We spent 7 hours on Saturday and 8 hours on Sunday streaming live here for everyone, and I had a blast. We also gave away a $700 Star Citizen package, which was great. By the way, we're giving away a Vanguard this month. You guys want to check that out? Go click the links and do whatever thing you need to do to get into our giveaways every single month here on the channel. Thank you very much to Grizz and to St. Eric for all that you do. St. Grizz, St. Eric, you are awesome. But I'm going to tell you, this CitizenCon was a grand slam. This was great. They're showing you all the tech that you've always been wondering about, and they're getting to the point where it's getting there. It's not so far away anymore. Thank you, Doug. Look, do you see Kuatu had a little mustache just like me right now? So they're getting towards the end. We can at least see the light at the end of the tunnel now. Before we were in the tunnel, oh no, all the doubt, all the clickbait, all the, there's no progress. Oh, it's the worst year ever. Oh, God, oh, I'm shrinking. I'm melting. Help. It's what you feel like after a while with the way that it's been. Guys, we have been through so many cycles of this. We are the veterans. We have been here through thick and thin, man. When you hold the line, that's what it means, man. When you want something more than what you're currently being offered in the gaming industry, which, trust me, we all want more. And this is what we've wanted. This is my imagination come to life into everything I wanted in a game since I was a kid ever. Of course I want to escape into this reality. Of course I wanted the scope this big. And because of that, I'm okay with the wait. And it was so positively reviewed by people who were so negative about it, because when you saw the flow of this CitizenCon, you were like, wow, this is really structured and really well put together compared to some of the other CitizenCons that we've seen. There wasn't any even technical difficulty. I think we had like one technical difficulty during the whole thing. 15 hours. It was really well put together and structured. They did a fantastic job. I want to give them some applause right now. They deserve it. These are real people. You know, oh, you're such a white knight. Oh, DG. How dare you actually congratulate people working hard on the game that you want? How dare you, DG? You should feel ashamed of yourself. Oh, look at him white knighting. Look at him sucking up to the, oh God, look at him. He's a terrible person. He's so terrible because there's adults actually working on something that he was wanted since he was a kid. These people should be put to shame. To shame. They should be all put to shame. They should all be held accountable. They sidestepped it. I'm enraged about it because this is something that I'm a fan of, that I want to see. And it was just pounded into our head about how there's no progress and there's nothing going to be done. And oh, it's terrible. And blah, 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 clickety, clickety, clack. And everybody just swallowed it up. They were eating it up. It was their favorite treat. They were pouring milk all over it. Their cocoa problems. All their cocoa problems. Oh, let me pour some milk over my cocoa problems. I'm choking. I gotta keep eating it. I mean, I don't even understand people sometimes. If you're truly a fan and you're supporting this project, you want to see this break the mold. You want to see this become a reality. And here we're seeing progress. Oh, you mean, wait a second. You mean what you were being fed? Those cocoa problems? Jeez, I'm still very upset about it, as you can see. Because I have the stash, maybe a little bit more so. These are the things that happen when I have the stash. I'm sorry.
Have you liked and subscribed?
I know.
We're on our way to the outskirts of Weir's Breaker Yard and an Anvil Arrow. And as you know, all the chips have a name, so I decided to call this one Dirty Nose Downer. I'm 60K.
Got the M2 unlock. I'm like holding it.
Just guys, get to fair. Just get to fair.
Space decoy.
Yeah, space decoy is the.
I've got the M2.
Hey, you got them too.
Space decoys on my ass. Do you want help on the F8?
We love you, Red.
Yeah, on top of the F8, there's a guy on the ground, but he can be dealt with. He's the pilot of the M2. Took me out because my gun did 0 damage.
Okay, well I switched with nerve by going back to the menus, but I'll probably just have the backspace.
As you can see, the ship combat at the moment is how I imagine it would be like having sex with a dead supermodel. Sure, she might look decent and possibly feel good for now, but there's an expiration date, and no matter how much you put in, there's a severe lack of feedback.
Disgusting. What is wrong with him?
And other key
What is wrong with Voidy? What is wrong with Voidy? What?
features on the horizon will hopefully make space combat more engaging and fun, but time will tell.
Nothing at the moment. He seems to have buggered out for now, but he could be coming back at any point. So just off radar.
Check fire.
Guys, what are we doing for prize ship?
Can you go on edge? I need to bring one, yeah.
That's him.
Wait, let me FPS this bit. We're not Dirty Nose Downers. I see him. Chill.
Drop me.
Chill. If I die,
We need to get rid of him for the angle. He's currently a marker for his friend.
Okay, he's dead.
I mean, man, I thought that was like Iron Man for a second. As the amount of fire this dude was taking, if he was just standing there like a boss after all that laser fire, I was going to give some, I was just going to applaud him anyway. I was going to applaud this man anyway. What did this man do? What did this man do to these gentlemen here? They're just like mowing this guy down, for God's sake. You could, Voidy's telling this dude, hey, chill out. I don't want you to blow me up on all this laser fire we're pouring down on one singular human being walking. Like this poor, what did he do? I missed it. What did this guy do?
This is what the sketch though does.
Every day's a good day when you paint.
Yep.
Just watch the thrusters on him too.
Yeah.
Oh, you might be able to jump in there.
That's me, like announced half a minute ago.
Physics! Physics!
I'm up.
And just like that, I start to get upset. And just like that, I get upset. Oh, damn, the heater's on. Hold on a second.
King up, yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm going to turn my heater off. I'll be right back, guys.
I'll go get the...
Can we stop it somehow from doing that?
Blow it up. We need to get all the boxes up first.
Whoa,
No,
I'm
Major!
inside.
Can you get a name?
All the boxes are out and I'm clear.
Okay,
I can't see the name.
Man, how incredible. I'm sure we can find some negative commentary somewhere, as there's hope yet, as perhaps the big-time Ultra Dick Double Series Championship Professional Modern React streamers will bring us back to a sense of healthy skepticism and criticality.
Move your camera out of the way, Hasman.
Well, why haven't they had a loading screen yet?
Because it's seamless.
Because I played Starfield, and I feel like I would have had 3 by now.
That's true. You're onto something.
Seamless transition from space to ground. Okay, then do it.
Okay, then yeah, show us it. Then do it.
Wait a second, what is going on up in here? I'm turning my heater off. I come back and I see all these people streaming at the same. This is one hell of a stream reception. This is one hell of a stream reception right here. Hold on a second. Let me back up a moment. I'm wondering what is going on up in here. What is going on up in here? I think I need to be in. I need to get in the mix. I need to get in this mix right here. Hold on a second. What's going on?
Can we stop it somehow from doing that?
Blow it up. We need to get all the boxes up first.
Whoa,
No,
I'm
Major!
inside.
Can you get a name?
All the boxes are out and I'm clear.
Okay,
I can't see the name.
Man, how incredible. I'm sure we can find some negative commentary somewhere, as there's hope yet, as perhaps the big-time Ultra Dick Double Series Championship Professional Modern React streamers will bring us back to a sense of healthy skepticism and criticality.
Move your camera out of the way, Hasman.
Well, why haven't they had a loading screen yet?
Because it's seamless.
Because I played Starfield, and I feel like I would have had 3 by now.
That's true. You're onto something.
Seamless transition from space to...
Is this a live? Was this a live Reactception stream events where like... Is that Voidy right there? What actually happened? Did Salty Mike and Burks and Dr. Disrespect and Asmongold all get on at the same time? Is that what's happening that I'm seeing right now? Did they actually do this? And then wait. These are like did he put all these together like this? Did Voidy actually edit this all together to look like this? Hold on a second. And that's Voidy up in the top left. Is that what you guys just did? Okay, that is absolutely brilliant. I love Voidy. I love the dude. That is the funniest shit.
Okay, then do it.
Okay, then yeah, show us it. Then do it. What are these guys talking about, Asman?
Let me see it. Do it.
Put him in check. And go through that cloud cover if you can. Right there.
These motherfuckers. This game's good, by
that
the
you're
way.
the best engine in the entire world that has ever existed. Show me.
Well, I can tell it's fake because it's not flat.
Absolutely true.
Oh, wow.
I remember that line. I can tell it's fake because it's not flat. What's up, Doug? Thanks for those bits, bro. The stash compelled me to dance on that one. Thank you. Thank you.
Holy shit. So we actually... What the fuck?
That's a city.
Wait. Everybody has facial hair. Wow. I just made the cut. I literally just made the cut on this one. Woo. This is an all stash stream.
My God, more positivity. I don't understand what's happening, but I'm glad that we might be living in the timeline where we get to see this for real. Which brings me to the conclusion that unless you have a seriously unhealthy interest in the Star Citizen project or are happy to just experience what the game currently has to offer with a pinch of salt and low expectations, you should probably let it cook. As Chris Roberts himself said, for the next 12 months before jumping in and expecting a decent improvement over what we already have in our hands today. But Void Dude, you utter dipshit, I cannot hear you shout. Your YouTube channel is filled with actual authentic and incredible Star Citizen gameplay experiences from the last 2.5 years. Surely it can't be that bad. Correct, handsome viewer, but I've made peace with the fact that I am merely an unpaid alpha tester with a record button. I am a slave to the potential I see and experience in this project who cannot achieve a similar gaming experience from any other title in existence. It's been weird to see such mainstream positive sentiment aimed towards Star Citizen this last week after living within a safe cult bubble of Chris Roberts.
It's actually very unusual. There's always been like a 60-40 level of skepticism and angry toxicity versus people actually like, at least that's what it feels like on the surface. When you play the game and you're playing with other people, it's actually quite a nice place. There's a lot of nice people that play the game. A lot of great friends I've had along this journey and still do. That's awesome. So, you know, on the surface, though, with everything that you're seeing on YouTube and all the content creation, it's always been field stacked against Star Citizen, at least in my opinion. As a content creator, I've realized that it's just kind of sometimes feels like there's a lot of negativity. And this is the first time ever where I feel like it's flipped. What's up, Who is? How are you doing here bringing in 26 Vikings? Look at this man coming in here. How is your stream, Who is? Thank you so much for that raid, bro. I appreciate you. Hello, everybody from Who is the stream. We're having a Star Citizen watch party, and there is a giveaway here. We also cut these over to YouTube because we're multitasking. That's what we do. Thank you, Doug. Appreciate those bits, bro. Doug, man, you're a boss tonight. Thank you, Doug. Thank you.
Worshippers for the last 11 years, which has kept me safe from the overwhelming mainstream vitriol typically aimed towards the project. Holding the line was easy because I'm a patient gamer who understands we're not going to get anything else quite like this within our lifetimes, unless AI drastically shifts from replacing women to making game development faster and better. Regardless of where you sit, this is great for me. YouTube are slowly abolishing adblock, and Star Citizen and Squadron 42 is slowly being accepted by the mainstream. I'm going to be I'm so glad we all get to actually experience these incredible games the way Chris intended, and hopefully soon.
Thank you, Trip. I appreciate you.
Someday.
What are you doing?
Dance off, bro.
Man, I feel like dancing tonight. I just feel like dancing. It must be the stash. I feel like the stash is making me want to dance. Hold on a sec. Hold on. I need some music. Pepe? No? Not yet? No dancing right now, Pepe? All right. Damn it, Pepe.
Thank you, channel patrons and channel members, for all your...
All right, well, there we go. That was from Voidy. Whoa! Nice.
Next time, it's gonna be glass.
Cryo, thank you so much for that, man. 5 community subs like a boss. And we'll just end it there. You know, this is the thing. We're not ending the stream, don't worry. But we'll end this particular highlight here. And, you know, I just want to reiterate. If you start to see people who have for over a year have been doing nothing but telling you there's problems in Star Citizen and Cloud Imperium doesn't know what they're doing and all these types of clickety-clack bait titles and hater bait and salt, and just, if you've seen that for over a year and you felt like nothing was happening, guess what? It is. Progress always happens. There's actual people that work at Cloud Imperium that make sure that progress is always happening. And then eventually the results. And we saw a lot of those results at CitizenCon. So let's just remember that. And let's just pass that information on to people when they're getting involved in Star Citizen. So that I would much rather be surrounded by people that are fans that want to make this game a reality than just the toxicity that was pouring down in 2022 and 2023 prior to CitizenCon. You know, I would much rather surround myself with fans and have a good time being a fan and having fun, you know, and rooting for a game that's going to be the everything game. I would just rather be that. So thank you very much, Elsie, and thank you very much, Doug. So let's say the Space Angels calling down from the heavens. This is how I feel. So let it be written. So let it be done.